Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you for attending this press conference of the 8th FPDA Defense Ministers meeting. Let me first start by introducing my colleagues, defense ministers from other countries. If I can start from the extreme left, Right Honourable Defence Minister Philip Hammond from the UK, Minister Dr. Wayne MAPP from New Zealand, Dr. Sri Dr. Ahmad Zahid bin Hamidi from Malaysia, and Honourable Stephen Smith from Australia. Singapore is delighted to host this FPDA long-standing multilateral security arrangement. As you know, this is our 40th anniversary, and we have coincided the 8th FPDA ministers meeting with this. It's a historic occasion, and we have issued our press release in terms of what we have discussed and concluded in this morning's meeting. I thought it would be useful if I asked my counterparts, defense ministers from other countries, to give their impressions and say a few words before I round up and open the floor to questions. If I can start on extreme right from Minister from Australia, Minister Stephen Smith.
Well, thank you very much. Could I start by thanking Singapore firstly and Malaysia secondly for arranging and organising and hosting the 40th anniversary of the Five Powers Defence Arrangement, and to Singapore for today hosting the 8th ministerial meeting. I'm very pleased to be in Singapore again and very pleased to join with my Five Powers Defence Arrangement colleagues. The Five Powers Defence Arrangement is a very important regional arrangement. Of course, it grows out of the security needs of the then Malaya, the now Malaysia and Singapore, over 40 years ago.
I reckon with modern challenges, with modern asset and equipment, the method of warfare has changed tremendously. And I reckon with the modern challenges, we need to have a new method of facing our common enemies. I reckon the new element will be like cybersecurity, as well as non-conventional piracy and sea robbery. What is happening in these regions is basically need to be addressed.
It is shared very much or based on common values, but it obviously has a contemporary dimension. And the way I see it is it enables the defence forces, and indeed broader civil society as well, to work together so that we each understand how each other works, personal relationships are built up, so that when real events occur, be they humanitarian assistance or be they the more challenging operations such as currently exists in Afghanistan, we already know each other. And we already know how we work, and we have common expectations and understandings built on that long period of tradition.
The FPDA will remain the highest priority for UK defence relationship in Southeast Asia. It's our principal relationship in an area of rapidly increasing economic importance and strategic importance. As has already been said, it has contributed to 40 years of stability in the area, and the stocktake has, I hope, set the basis for it to be the basis of the next 40 years of stability in the area, crucially making sure that the arrangements are sustainable given all the other pressures that the participating nations face, and ensuring that we will be able to face and deal with new threats as well as the threats that we have learned to live with over the past decades. UK forces have been under particular demand over the last few years with the Afghanistan campaign and more recently the campaign in Libya, so I'm delighted that we have been able to get some Typhoon aircraft here to participate in this exercise straight from their battle experience in Libya.
We had a very good exchange of views in terms of the security challenges facing the FPDA. Minister Hammond mentioned stock take. Essentially, that was to take stock of our progress over the last 40 years, which we concluded that the FPDA had indeed made good progress. More importantly, it was an arrangement which has an operational command. I think this is the only security arrangement that has operational command in the HQ IADS in Butterworth. And our exercises have grown in jointness, complexity, and third, we asked the question, where do we go from here? How do we update our relevance? And there were issues discussed in terms of what new security challenges we should address, both in non-conventional operations, HADR, cybersecurity, as well as the scale and the scope and the tempo of our future joint exercises. As others have alluded to, the FPDA exercise currently ongoing, Bersama Lima, is a large-scale exercise, 4,000 personnel, 67 aircraft, 18 ships, 2 submarines, and it is an exercise which stretches us, which allows us to compare our best practices, share our procedures with one another, and build confidence and interoperability. We will later have a static display, F-15s, F-18s, the P-3Ks, and the Typhoons from the UK. To conclude, all the FPDA ministers were satisfied with the progress, and more importantly, we reaffirm our commitment to this arrangement, which we believe is essential for peace and security and stability of this region.